Hi everyone.
Hi, I'm Ronnie.
I'm Gary, and we are GaRon Stitchery.
The house of GaRon tote bags.
Yes, we
or
are.
The home. The house.
I think it's
I don't know. I'm always mess it up.
He changes it every week. So thank you for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. We are a Flosstube channel about cross stitch, and we're cross stitch owners. We own an online cross stitch shop called GaRon Stitchery. Shameless plug. But what we do is we're stitchers. Let's see, what do I keep calling myself? Seasoned or mature?
Yeah, whatever.
And he's an immature stitcher. He's a new stitcher. He's a newbie. He's a junior.
The slowest stitcher.
Doesn't matter how fast you stitch. It's as long as you enjoy the stitching. It's the adventure of the stitch.
And I don't stitch every day.
Yeah, I stitch
for all this week. I know almost. Well, I don't have the time.
Mm-hmm.
When I finish work, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Gary can be tired, but he is stitching.
I can't sleep.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I cannot sleep unless I get at least a couple stitches in.
Couple hundreds or thousands.
I don't know. I don't count stitches, so
I know.
I don't really know how many it is. I enjoy the adventure of stitching. So what we do here is we show what we stitch as stitchers, and then as the shop part, we show what's new in the shop, what's coming eventually in less than 30 days.
My God, I forgot for a couple of days. I'm doing in the group and the stitching in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
The counting days, and I'm thinking I have maybe 2 or 3 days. I forgot to do it.
Yeah, it's getting close.
Yeah, because I'm working
Wait a minute.
down.
Actually, it's probably a month out because today is the 21st.
It's
So this time next month, we'll be finishing up the retreat.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming.
26 days. I'm thinking around 26 days.
You know what? I don't know if you realize this or not, but last year we did a Halloween box. We did a Christmas box and a Halloween box, and it was like a big adventure. You know, getting the chart, getting a custom. An exclusive chart, getting fabric, getting floss, putting goodies together, and doing a box, and then shipping that all out. And then I realized we're kind of doing that with the retreat.
It's some similar. Yes.
Something similar, a little different. You know, we've got 2 exclusive charts that will be sold at the retreat, and they'll be kitted up, so you can buy them as kitted up or as unkitted. So that's kind of like a mini box. And then we have 2, at least, there's at least 2 that are freebies and freebie charts in your bag.
The designers make for us for our retreat.
And then so we've kitted it up with companion floss.
We cannot say the names of the designers yet.
Not yet.
After the retreat, we reveal who are kind to us to make us charts.
Right. So we worked on getting the threads available for purchase if you felt the need to start. You know, you can always, there's this amazing fabric dyer that's going to be there selling fabrics by Stephanie. She will be selling fabric. So maybe something you pick up, you say, ooh, that goes good with that fabric. I got floss pack here. Let's start it.
Yeah, we go have the trunk shows.
Yep, we get trunk shows.
And we have designer presence. Mm-hmm. She could be a stitching, but she coming with her show trunk.
You mean Stitchy Pros?
Stitchy Pros.
I didn't know who you were talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Stitchy Pros. I'm supposed to say the name first in there, but I make it different way.
So we've got, we're not promoting the event as anything other than a retreat to come and stitch.
Yes.
We just happen to have some floss tubers and some designers
to be there.
Who's going to be there and stitch.
Join us.
And Stephanie's from Fabric by Stephanie is excited to be there to stitch too. So I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be relaxing. We'll try to make it relaxing.
Why you look at me?
Mr. High Strung.
I just want everybody to have a good time.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
We will work very hard at that.
Yeah.
So as we get started, the first thing I wanted to do, I wanted to thank Peggy M for this lovely chart and fabric she sent to me as a gift. So thank you, Peggy. I got it yesterday. Look at it. You know who you are. Thank you, Peggy. So who's got an FFO?
I do.
Yeah.
Well, first FFOs?
Yeah, always one of. So,
Excuse me. Yes, FFO. Here is my beautiful language of flowers.
friendship.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you said it right. You just didn't
Language
finish.
of flowers, friendship. From the blue flower. Made this one in 18 count Ada. Picture this plus Kermit. And this is when I'm doing my tags. no attention my writing because it's horrible, but I understand it. That is my tag after I'm finished and it's stuck there.
Now, I think what I did is I converted these colors to All Weeks Dye Works for You.
Yes.
So I don't know if we still have that
I don't
list
remember.
of colors, but I know we were set that up, and I picked the frame out. He didn't even know what frame.
Yes.
Because I snuck it out to the framer last Friday.
Yeah.
And we got it back this Friday. So I mean, I really love our new framer. Dan at Fraley's Framing is amazing.
Yeah, he is. This is my FFO.
All right.
It's going 3 this couple of weeks.
Yeah. So now I've got few.
He have few
I'm
FFOs.
so excited because he's got some really cool frames and he's really fun to work with. Last week when I was there, he asked me if I wanted to go upstairs and dig around and see what all the stuff that he had, because he's been doing it for years. I know he told me the number, but it just, things when camera's on, your memory goes like, ooh, I don't know what, but he's routed. We went through and dug all the stuff out and looked through his things, and then he's got some really cool frames. So I want to show you this one first. This is Harvest Delivery by Plum Street, and I stitched it on Extrude 32 count. This is one of the frames we found upstairs in his attic area. He cut it down for this piece. It's like perfect. It's like the coppery Harvest fall piece.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I just love this little piece. And that was one that we routed around and we dug around and found. I love scavenging. It's like a scavenging frame place. And then, so this is one that he had on the back wall. This is what he says he normally uses a lot of Halloweens. He does a lot of Halloween with this. And this is Frank's Family Portrait by Glendon Place. So we'll let you look at this for a little bit. All right, so this is Frank's Family Portrait by Glendon Place, and it's stitched on a Seraphim fabric. I know it's a 32 count Seraphim fabric, and I don't remember what it was called anymore, but and this is one of the frames that Dan uses for a lot of Halloween. So this is black and molded and goldy. I love this. These are really fun frames.
Yeah.
And then my next one is Nevermore by Lila Studio. And this is my StitchCon piece that I finished at StitchCon the second year. With Holly. Oh my God, she is amazing. Holly from Stitchy Pros. I was joking with her. I seriously was, because I joke with everybody all the time. Like when I get up, I was like, my needle is got the thread on it. Just keep going right here. And everyone just, yeah, whatever. I don't never expect anyone, you don't never expect anyone to pick up your stitching and stitch on it. So Holly, I said that to Holly, and she took me serious. And she sat down and she finished, I think, I'm pretty sure it's like, felt like it was almost, I don't know how much she did down here, but she did so much. She was there for hours, and I was visiting around with everybody, and I completely forgot. When I came back and they said she's still sitting here stitching. I was like, oh my God, I felt so bad. But she enjoyed it. And the fact is, I'm a right-handed. I was a left-handed person, converted to right-handed by the school system, but I stitched left-handed. So the top leg of my X goes the opposite way of right-handed people. And so she matched my form of stitching so the piece wouldn't look awkward. I mean, talk about I can't believe she did that. I was like, oh my gosh. So this is one of my very dear favorite pieces because of that beautiful memory. And so this is stitched on 32 count. Picture this plus begins with Feldstrom. It's right here, right down there. I can't remember it right now, but it's one of my favorite ones that I use a lot for the blue, the murky blues. Yeah. And then my last FFO
is 3 and 1 more to come.
Is Halloween Sampler by Cottage Garden Samplings. And this is done on a neon,
it's magic t-shirts.
Yeah, it's a green fabric from Norton Craft, and I bought it at a shop, and it, Norton Craft's not available anymore. So it's, I think, called lime green, but I really love this piece on this fabric. And what's really cool is, I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but the floss, the called for floss, it's got a greenish black tone to it for the larger letters. The frame has that same greenish black look. When we laid it down on next to each other, it was like, oh my gosh, that's the piece. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, you can really see it in person. I hope when I
need a bit of gray.
Yeah, green. I hope when I
green?
take the pictures.
For me, it's gray.
No, it's green. This is a greeny black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take pictures and pop in at the end of the video. So hopefully I can get a good shot of the frames. So we'll do that on all of them. But I mean, I really love his framing. He's really, with the wire and everything, really nice. And I of course, when I went to pick these up today, I dropped off 3 more. So we'll see what we get next time.
Maybe by the end of the year, you have all your goodies framed.
Oh God, that means I have to stitch more.
No, I mean what you had in the past.
Oh, okay.
But now we have the framer. After you finish your box, you finish one page, you can bring it and frame it.
That way, it's so exciting to actually
frame your goodies.
Frame, when you find a good framer that you like working with. And I mean, I had a really good framer in Florida. She was really great. It's just we didn't have the wall space to frame things in such smaller house. So it was like so I'd frame something and then I'd put it in a box and wait for the holiday to pull it out for a little bit. And it was like, kind of like, oh. So I would forget about them a lot. And now with this room right here with a big wall, and then we got the other bedrooms that we can put things in, I'm so excited to finally be able to enjoy all year long my stitching.
Yeah.
And it makes a great backdrop.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. So let's see your whip.
Oh, my whip.
Whip.
My whip is my Santa.
Wow.
I'm finished my Santa. Wow. Gina and I stitching the same. And she said we go do the Santa bag with the flags on April and May. And the Santa, April and May. But because of retreat and all that happened, I'm rushing. I
made it early.
My Santa. That way I have time for
okay.
Do other things. And
then in June, it's probably the next, whatever the next motif is right there.
I don't remember. Okay. I don't remember. But I'm stitching this Patriotic Christmas Eve, Twin Peaks, coloring cotton, cottage stone, and 18 counts. Yeah. That is my whip. Now this whip goes sleep till June.
Okay.
And
all right. So I'm going to show you my whip. So Joy, you may have to look really close.
I just see it.
Really close. If you want to,
he says Joyce, I'm looking and I say, oh, okay.
If you want to see a pumpkin, because I may or may not have stitched a pumpkin. Here's my big boy. I talked about coming up here and doing the pumpkins. I decided not to. I wanted to work on the full coverage block. I really felt it.
Blue, no?
Yeah, there's a lot of blue.
A lot of blue, Joyce.
Yeah. So, see, Joy, I was thinking of you so much about the pumpkins, I decided to do blue. So it's all your fault. Did I deflect that pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is on a 32 count sugar cookies by Graham Cracker. And look. I filled it out like 3 seconds before the video, literally. So I've got here, the name of the project is Halloween in Hawkwind Hollow. The designer is Carriage House Samplings. And get this, I started this project in June 1st, 2020.
Holy cow.
That's when I started this project. I didn't stitch on it a lot. And I think if I'm really, because my app said that date, I'm pretty sure that's the date I started it on the 40 count. Because initially I started this project on 40 count extrude jack-o'-lantern, and I started in the top block. And it was, the threads were blending in. It was one thread. It was the DMC. They were blending in with the fabric. It just looked so, I wasn't enjoying it. And I knew that if this thing is going to be so big, I wanted to enjoy it. So I restarted it. I started it on a 32 count, which is my favorite fabric to use. And I said, you know what? It's going to take me a long time to stitch. And I said, I'm going to do it with the NPIs. And I like the pop, the richness of the NPIs. And so what I did at first is I bought the colors for that box, for that, because each chart has the colors and the color key on it. So, you know, to keep the cost down, I just bought the color for that first block. And then went to the next block, and some of the colors came over, and then I picked up the extra colors that I needed for that block. So you can do it in stages, so it's not such a big expense. So that's what I really love it in these colors, and they're so enjoyable to stitch. So
All right. Only that is what you're working on?
hold on, hold on.
You're working in the
Let's look at that full coverage again. Come on, people.
No, I mean, because you always hammer the one with running, but I forgot you had the other thing.
No, this is all I stitched this week.
Oh, you're not stitching the stitch?
No, I haven't stitched on nothing but this all week. I mean, I've enjoyed it, and it's a full coverage, but
You can finish in Zoom?
oh, I don't think so. There's a lot. This is a third. This block is a third.
Oh.
So it goes up another. There's
Oh.
another color of blue up here. That's the mermaid tail. We had to get her head. And then there's like some other fishies up
Oh,
here. And then
wow.
there's words up here.
I'm thinking
So-
it's almost finished.
No.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew,
And then I got to get some beads, because there's a little necklace charm right here that's got, they wanted French knots. I don't do French knots. I'm going to get some little pearl beads and make my pearl necklace look like pearls.
Mm-hmm.
So that is,
Your whip.
that's my whip. I enjoy stitching that whip. I am originally a single project stitcher. I just, since Flosstube and being exposed to everything, I just went all crazy and did all the things, started all the things, but I really enjoy focusing on one project at a time. And I think, you know, while I was talking to some friends, I think that's really, really why the designer focus works so well for me, because I get to narrow down all my whips and everything I want to start on, because I want to start it all. I want to work on it all. So I just narrow down that one designer, and then I look at, from that designer, what do I have started? And then I work on that for the first couple of days of the month. When it's done, then I'm like, ooh, what else from that designer do I want to stitch? And so like for this month, for Heart and Hand, we're at the 20th. I've already started, and I finished a whip from Heart and Hand. And then I started and finished 3 other Heart and Hand projects and a Dirty Annie's project, and worked on that. So April has been an amazing stitching month.
Not for me.
Come on now, you made
That's not as easy.
yeah, but you've been making all that bags.
Well, yeah. Yeah, and I'm working on another bags.
All right, so we don't have any starts?
Nope.
Any finishes?
Yes, I have my finish, my Santa. You say it's a motif, it's a finish, and count my Santa.
All right, that's a mini lowercase finish.
I don't care, it's a finish. And as you words, no mine.
You know what? It's a goal.
And you guys say it's finish.
Actually, it's a goal finish. You finished a goal. Your goal was to do this.
No matter.
I agree. Okay, so this week we had 3 shout outs from fellow floss tubers. So we wanted to thank you guys, and we enjoy watching your floss tube as well. The first one is the Stitching Duo. It's a mother and son stitching. They're at different locations, so it's kind of fun. Yeah, the split screen and everything. So they are a joy to watch to see what they're stitching. And then the next one is Julie Stitches. And she's got some really great starts and whips and fun things to watch.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Julie. And then the last one is Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle.
You haven't seen her yet. Well,
okay.
You have to watch her next. So she's got some really great things too. And
thank you.
Thank you so much. We really enjoy watching Flosstube, being part of the Flosstube community, and
you're watching more than me.
Yeah, and connecting with you guys. I mean, I love reading the comments. And they give me a tickle sometimes what you guys pick up on, what we do, what we don't do, what we hear, what we don't hear. So sorry, Joy, I don't know if I passed your audit of the pumpkins and the tag. I got 1 thing out of 2. Not too bad. Let's see. Now we got what's new in the shop.
What's new in the shop?
We
going with sharks.
Okay.
Oh. You already had that one there.
Yeah, I'm going to show this one. These are okay. This is
series.
It's a series. It's from Amy Brucken. It's called Jingle All the Way. It's a stitch along. So this is what the final piece is going to look like. So it looks like that. But what you get is part 1 is just the words. So you count down and put all the words in. And then part 2
coming with
the initial, because we had people sign up for it.
Oh.
So we had people sign up for it, so we ordered so many, and we have some extra in the shop. But the initial order came with a free floss tag. I'm not sure if I reorder that they come in, but it's part of the Stitch Along group. And then the second one is the gingerbread cookie people. So you would stitch them right there in that corner. So you want to start in the top corner and do that.
And the heart in the center is a button.
Yeah, and there's 2 buttons, 2 peppermint buttons with this one also. So she puts in the buttons with the charts. So you get 2. So if you're signed up for the Stitch Along, these 2 charts would come out, and then not next month, but the month after. Every other month, 2 charts come out. Oh. So it gives you time to stitch your 2 charts and not be like you're stitching just for this Stitch Along. So, but we do have extra in the shop, so you can collect them if you didn't want to sign up for the Stitch Along. So you could watch it grow and see how you like it. But I like how she gives you the full photo of what it's going to be look like when, that way whether you want to do it or not. I think it's a super cute one. She's kind of my little quirky. I love her designs.
Yeah, I'm thinking with that there and put this on this side.
Okay. All right, and the next one
Pansy Patch.
This is a new release. It's Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. It's called the Stitcher's Retreat House. Sounds like that should be on everyone's stitch list. Isn't it cute? I want to show you the 2 stitchers in the middle. There's this little small piece right there. That's the center of them. It says, Retreat House, where friendships are formed with needle and thread. It's like the perfect retreat piece. That's super cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, and this is a restock from Erica Michaels. It's called Hearthside Christmas, and I thought it was so cute that I have to keep her stuff in stock because they are so fun, and it's a nice big book. I mean, and then there's also another thing that you could stitch, either that or do the whole thing. So it's really cute.
Okay, pass it to me, please.
Okay.
Pass it to me.
I don't know what I'm doing, but
I'm thinking I'm gonna put it behind here. That way I know.
So if we show it twice, you guys know we went through.
No, it's not gonna be twice.
Right. So we need the other thing that goes with this.
What other thing?
This right here.
Oh, that's together.
No, it's not together. It's so this is the this was the exclusive chart and finishing kit from Erica Michaels from Nashville, but she released it for other shops to now purchase and sell that didn't go to the class. And this is the mini sampler book. So it looks like that. And then here it is all opened up. So it's all those little things like that where you tie it together with ribbon. And she gives you all the instructions.
Oh.
And she worked with Lady Dot Creates.
Oh, okay.
And Lady Dot created the finishing kit for it. So you got the little cardboards, little mat boards, and you got the batting and the fabric and the ribbon. And so everything you need. So the chart is one price, and then the finishing kit is the other. Because if you're like me, I don't finish anything. I just stitch, and then I send it to other people to finish. Let them figure that out. But But that's this just came in this week, so I thought that was really cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Next is Erica Michaels.
Erica Michaels, Sweet Berry. Whatever that. And so what she did is she used to always do the berries where you'd buy one chart and you get the linen berry, and then you had one chart where you would get the instructions on how to do the linen berry. And because silk gauze berry. So silk gauze is like a screen, so you'd have to do like a full coverage on it. So you get a much smaller berry. But there was a problem with getting silk gauze during the pandemic. And then I don't think she's gone back to silk gauze anymore. So now you'll get some charts that's got two berries. So you could do it on different count linens and get a smaller size berry. So that's super cute. I love it that it's on dark brown on chocolate fabric. What is that? Is that fabric is... Okay, the small fabric is shown on gauze, but I'm thinking you could probably stitch that chocolate berry on Stephanie's driftwood. She's got the beautiful driftwood that looks like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's got a beautiful driftwood that looks like that. Or her chocolate milk would be a little bit lighter. And this is my favorite series, the Caroling Berries series. This is Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Adeste. Fidelis.
I don't know what language is that.
I don't know. I think it's German. I'm pretty sure it's German.
This the Fidelis.
Yeah.
You know how to pronounce that.
Yeah. But you
know.
Yeah, you get the pattern where you can stitch it as a pillow or as the berry. So it's kind of cute. So you could do a couple of them as berries and a couple of them as pillows to put in your dough bowl or your 3-tier tray. And I know a few of you have already got the other 2 rabbits in this series from Scatter Seed. It took me a while and a couple of times ordering, but I finally got the boy rabbit to go with the girl rabbit and the new rabbit. So this is Spring Delivery, and he's smoking a pipe. So this is the one with 1, 2, 3, and he's got the chicks there. The girl rabbit is ABC, and she's got the eggs.
Oh.
So, and then there's another new rabbit that goes long ways. So, you know what? I'll put a picture of all 3 of them right here so you can see how it'd look cute when you...
This cute.
Yeah. I thought that was super cute. Right. And then this one's back in the shop. This is Spider Banner from Alexander Adelaide. And I love this one right here. I'm stitching this one on a piece of fabric I was given. I don't know, back in the day, maybe in the 80s, they used to have cross-stitch table runners. And so I was gifted a lime green cross-stitch table runner. And I'm doing this on here, this one on it, but I haven't been stitching a lot on it. So it's pretty sad. I got some of the little spider webs up there. But when I saw that pattern, it reminded me I need to pull that pattern out and stitch on it. And then this one was really hot 2 years ago. It saved the bees. And I didn't get one for myself. So I said I need to order it for the shop so I can get one. Because I wanted to stitch this. It's so cute. I love how she just puts those swirls and stuff in there. Yeah. And then there's... She doesn't call out Mill Hill beads, does she? What does she call out? She calls out, no, she doesn't tell you Mill Hill beads. She just says drop beads and drop something else.
Drop pallets.
Okay. So
drop pallets.
Okay. So I don't know what beads she used, but I guess you could find like any kind of little teardrop.
Yeah.
Little teardrop chart.
Like I'm used for my Mirabilia.
Like your Aries, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be cute. So
yeah, that would be gorgeous.
Because then it would look like drips of honey.
Well, the one I have is big, but you can find maybe a smaller one. Yeah, that is cute.
And this is another one from Nashville that was an exclusive class piece that we were able to get after Nashville. This is from the Primitive Hare. It's the Queen Bee Victorian Purse. And I'm going to show it in the plastic because it's a kit. And what it's got the fabric, the finishing fabric, the cording, and the chart, but there's no floss. So you would get your own. So that's the colors of the fabric. So that's. Is it showing? Yeah, there you go. I see a bee theme coming through here. Bees are always good.
Bees?
Yeah.
Oh, bees.
You should protect the bees, right?
Yeah, I make a lot of bags with bees.
Yeah. And this is the new mirror that came out on the 15th.
Excuse me.
This is called Luda. So there she is. Isn't she pretty? So we've got her and her embellishment pack. So it's nice to have.
And I'm sorry, I know commit with one of my friends who asking me to stitch along with her.
He's got very little stitching time, and
whips, they're stuck.
Yeah, he's not a stitcher that will start everything. He's really like that. I got to work on this. He's got two whips. He's got two whips. He's going ballistic, and I think he's at 3.
I already had 3.
Yeah, he's at 3. So he's like,
yeah.
And I just say, calm down. It doesn't matter.
I want to finish. Yeah. I want to do a start and finish.
All right. Now this one I have to show. Now this one I have to show because this is the border for the patterns that we showed from Heart and Hand last time. When we showed the Heart and Hand, all the stuff for Heart and Hand. These are the little patterns. Okay. So these are the little patterns. So when you want to stitch them all together, you have to buy the border, and this is just the border. And then you have to buy the individual charts to put inside there. But the border is so cute. I just had to go get the border. It took me a while to find it. So that is so cute.
Huh.
Yeah. This is, yeah. So this is one where I've been on the hunt for the carrots, the carrot patterns from Cricket Collection. But once I got the pattern and I came in and looked at it, did you look at the rabbit? You see the rabbit? She's super cute. She's holding like a 3D purse with carrots on it. And the dress, the flower. You don't stitch the dress, you just stitch the flowers.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
But it's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what I wanted this chart for the carrot. And then once I got the chart, I saw the little lady rabbit holding a carrot purse. You stitch the little carrot bag separate. You put beads all the way around it, and then you attach it to her. But I think it's so cute. I'm collecting all the carrots, and I want to do the carrots once I get them all in like one big long piece for Easter. I think it'll be cute.
When you put that one there and put it up.
Mm-hmm. And so this is back in the shop. It's from Nashville. It's the Snowman 2023 from Primrose. I think I hid you pretty much. So this is the Snowman. I had to reorder him like 4 times. He's like a really popular little cute guy.
Well, we are sitting in different angle and I cannot show the shards.
Okay, now I'm really disappointed because this came out at Nashville. I fell in love with this pattern. I'm not showing it. But nobody else seemed to pre-order it or even look at it. I mean, I'm like, this is called the Perfect Hot Cocoa. It's a little elf dipped in the cocoa. And,
yeah.
And I'm like, I got it because I'm going to stitch it. And the red that his pants is done in my favorite red, Turkish red by Weeks Dye Works. So this has got my name all over it.
Santa is done.
Yeah, Turkish red.
Yeah.
So I'll be stitching something else on black again. So there you go. That one's mine for later. And this is a new release that just came out from Primrose Cottage Stitches. It's Raindrop Kisses. Raindrop Kisses and Flower Wishes. Isn't that cute? I love their little patterns. So, and this is all stitched with DMC.
And then the last chart.
No, we got this. We got one more.
Oh, I'm giving you 2.
Yeah, so this is Welcome to the North Pole. This is a really nice big one. That's real fun to stitch. I got my eye on this one. Maybe when Christmas comes around, I might start that one.
This is gorgeous.
This is and why is everything my favorite?
I don't know.
This one, when we were at StitchCon, this came out some while ago. This is back in stock. But when we were at StitchCon, there was a lady stitching this at StitchCon, and I talked to her, and I suggested that she change the white because they called for antique lace for the house. I suggested she use White Lightning from Weeks Dye Works because White Lightning is white and gray, and when you stitch it vertical, it looks like clapboards. It looks like vertical wood. And when she did that, she really loved it. I think she posted a picture in the group like last year when she finished it. And so when I saw this one, I'm like, oh, we don't have this one back in the shop. I need it back because I never did get to stitch this one. So it's super cute.
Yeah.
Just changing, the thread out a little bit made it just pop that a little bit, just a little bit.
We done with the charts.
It's killing me. Oh, am I keeping you awake?
Gosh. No, I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. I don't know what I'm going on. Okay, this is Lady Dots.
These are all 3 back in the shop if you want to show them together.
Oh.
Yeah, because these are my spring.
Back? I don't remember these ones.
We bought these at Nashville, and they were such beautiful colors. Dahlia, daffodil, and sea glass. Perfect for the spring finishes. Top of a drum, back of a pillow. Super cute. This I think this pink is probably used in the Luhu Stitches, her little Flora series with the little mouse and the little rabbit. I think she's used this in the back of finishing those.
Okay, I need to pass that one to the other side, please.
Oh wait.
And there.
Are you guys ready for some fabric porn?
Yes, we got it. Fabrics and fabrics and fabrics.
So we're going to show Atomic Ranch first.
Oh, okay.
This is called...
fussy because I just searched it and sometimes fuss go in the fabric. Sorry for that.
So this is called Artemis. by Atomic Ranch.
You can
Yeah,
hold it.
yeah. So this is Artemis by Atomic Ranch. And I think this would be really cool for any monochromatic piece. Like, I just thought of maybe even the Luminous Fiber Arts, the Halloween one that came out, that you could do it in like a white, like a gray, like a light gray, and it would look really cool. Kind of reversed that way. That would be cool.
Yeah.
And then this is one of my favorite colors from Atomic Ranch. It's Weathered Stone. I'm using this fabric on Rosewood Manor.
To looking good.
Yeah, on Rosewood Manor's Hunter. This is actually a 32 count Lugana that we're showing. And the other one was a 32 count linen. But we have this in linen also.
And Ida.
And Ada.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Ada too. Try to cover the light and show the fabric the more better I can.
Okay, so this
Looking
is
around.
back in the shop. This is called Cocoa Rose, and this is 32 count. And then Ronnie's going to show
Oh.
the Ada.
Okay.
So this was the piece that was shown with the Bella Filipina Holly Fairy that came out in the beginning of the year.
And this is the Ida.
Yeah,
Ada.
yeah. And this would be. It's showing more brown, but there's actually more pink. This pinky brown. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. That's it.
Yeah.
I like this color. Alright, and then, because I saw this color and it was so pretty. I'm like, I gotta get this color.
I have it.
It's called, was it
Hold on. I'm giving you the paper.
Maldives? Maldives.
Maldives.
This is the 16 count Ada.
Oh.
Yeah, and this next one is, it's like the perfect merman fabric.
You're looking more
Every-
blue in there. You have to looking for the light. Hold
Yeah.
on. There.
Okay.
That is the perfect color.
Yeah.
Because in the other position looking so dark.
Okay. Yeah, so this is like a perfect merman fabric. If anybody was just happened to be designing a merman, couldn't think of anyone who's designing a merman, that would be a perfect fabric for him. Or even a mer lady.
Just put it that way?
Yeah.
No way.
And what do we have here? Ooh, what's this one? What is this
This
one?
one is flax.
Flax.
Seagull.
Okay. So this is the called for fabric for the Amy Brooken stitch along. It's 28 count flax.
Yeah.
So that's the fabric for Amy Brooken's pattern in 28 count. It's nice neutral brown where the whites will pop. And okay, so the next one's here.
I'm not gonna open it because it's
These are wool fabrics. This is the wool that's used to finish the Chilly Willy stacker from Praiseworthy Stitches.
oh sorry.
So this is used for
Oh, that one you can show
yeah.
that way.
This is a herringbone pattern. So it's used to make the hat and the finishes between the layers.
What is called this?
Herringbone.
Herringbone?
Mm-hmm. And this is for the Holly Jolly stacker from Primrose. This is the herringbone.
That is perfect color.
Herringbone for that pattern. And this also goes with that pattern. That's used to make the star on the top of the Holly Jolly stacker.
Wow. It's
So-
a lot of, how big is the star?
It's not that big.
They're big pieces.
Well, you got to do front and back and you stuff it, but I don't know.
Oh.
The pattern said a fat quarter, so
Yeah.
these are fat quarters. But I guess you could probably also use them to finish off any pillow. But again, these are wool, so if you're allergic to wool, you'd have to find an alternative.
Yeah. Well, I'm not allergic. It just made me itchy.
Yeah, it makes everybody itchy, but there's some people that it
No,
really.
some people love the scarves and things with that.
I love the idea of wool. It's just itchy.
Is that what?
I love the idea of wool. It's just itchy.
No, I don't like.
Yeah.
I missed one time and no.
You're more of a cashmere.
This is now
Wait a minute.
finally
The-
after how long?
2 years.
2 years.
Our Picture This Plus order has arrived.
All right.
And-
Yay.
Okay, so where were we at 2 years ago when we were starting? We were in a small house, in a small room, and buying small quantities. So we don't have a lot of it. We have it in 16 count, Ada, 32 count linen, and 28 count linen. So
And that one is
this one is Ancient. This is one of my favorites. It's got the blue veining in there. And this one, next one is, what does everybody want? Murky. Everybody wants Murky. Murky is amazing. Now, Murky was the called for fabric for the Halloween sampler with the alphabets. But, of course, if I can change it to green, I will switch it to green if I can. What's this next one? Bramble.
Bramble.
Oh, this is a nice... Yep, there it is. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So it's a nice neutrally soft brown, beigey brown.
Now, how long we have to wait till we get it again?
Our September order, they have not got to the September. We haven't ordered the order out there, but
Oh, look in this blue.
look at this is called Majestic.
I just see in these fabrics like you guys because they come in yesterday
Yeah, yesterday.
and I not be in this room for days.
This is it. Yeah.
And
And
I don't
now,
have the chance to see the fabrics one by one. Ooh,
okay.
this one.
What is that? Is fog.
Fog.
It's to me it has a tint of green. Little, I mean,
no, it's more like dark yellow.
yeah, okay, yeah, like a dark yellow.
Everything is green, Gary.
I
No, everything is green. My eyes tell me one color and it's looking green.
I don't know. I think it's
Thinking my eyes are green.
I don't know. For me, I still think fog is a very, very light, soft green.
No, it's dark. It's a yellowish.
I don't know.
Yellowishy.
I don't know. It will always be green to me.
Okay. This one not green, okay.
Now, this one is a Lugana. And it's the only Lugana that we got. It's called Mirage. So it's purple. All right.
This
And
one is doubloon.
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 All right. So the reason I ordered doubloon is because of Autumn Quaker from Rosewood Manor. So I got some doubloon in. This is 28 count. And that's the reason I ordered that color. And then this next one is called Nessie. Nessie. And that,
Nessie need.
no, Nessie is,
Nessie need be like that way.
yeah,
that
Nessie
way.
I used,
Wait. That way they can get it.
what did I use? I used
color.
Nessie in something. I don't remember. I don't see it now. I don't see anything up there that I used Nessie on. Maybe I'm working on something with Nessie in it.
Then that one look like when you that's the snowman's.
No.
No.
Yeah. But that's Nessie. And okay, my stack. I gotta move my stack a little bit. All right, and the next, ooh, look at that one.
This one, where is
That's
this
like a
one?
smoky color. What is that called? This is called Helix. It's like a smoky, soft gray color.
In case you don't know, Gary, this is green.
Really?
Oh my God! Look in that green.
Pompous.
Pampas.
Pampas. This is Pampas. It's one of my favorites, of course. Ooh, okay.
You're going too fast for me.
Okay, I gotta put this back up. We're enjoying the green. I enjoy the green. And this is
blue.
This is dwarf, and dwarf is the other color that was used in Winter Quaker from Rosewood Manor. So this is 28 count. So this is perfect for the Valdani. Someone didn't turn his phone to silent.
Sorry.
So this is perfect for the Valdani 3-stranded threads. 28 count dwarf. I love it.
Never ring.
I love it now that I can look up. I need to finish those other 2 seasons. I'm so behind. This is truffle, and truffle is used in Rosewood Manor's Summer Quaker, which I have not finished, which I need to work on. It's kind of there it is. It's like a. It's not really a pink. It's kind of like adobe color.
Yeah, you have only
No.
summer and winter and autumn.
Yeah, only winter and autumn done. Summer and spring are still whips. This is Valor, and this is the fabric used on the spring Quaker, which is not finished. So he's looking for it, but it's not up there. It's in the bag. It's in the spring Quaker bag.
Yeah.
So this is Valor. Wow.
We filming this side today because we have this over here. Behind here is a surprise. And guys, you see my tables here. I'm not working in this room for a week. And it's a mess. I have products everywhere. And now, what is next? Oh, that was the last of the fabrics.
Yep. But we have still something more in the shop.
Okay.
Something new in the shop that you're trying to do something with.
Where is that? Behind me?
Mm-hmm.
Behind me?
Behind you.
You want to unreveal it?
Yeah, go ahead, reveal it.
All right, guys.
Come on, Vanna.
This is the new. Ta-da!
We're still filling it up. We got another whole box to put up.
Yeah. That is the DMC.
We are loading. I'm 3/4 of the way in loading all the DMC on the website. So I will be still working on the Saturday loading DMC on the website. So please be patient.
Yeah.
Because it's individual. You have to load each one and put a picture, and I got as much as I could. But so we've got the Coloris, we've got the metallics, we got the rayon. Is it the satiny rayony ones? So yeah, there we go. Oh, these ones. Look at that. Look at this beautiful green over here. You can't see the green. And tell me that is my green. You can't even see it.
Oh, you cannot see it there?
Can't see it. It'll disappear when you put it on my shirt. No, your shirt. Sorry, that's Gary Green. Gary Green.
Yeah.
What number is it?
This is S471.
Yep. 471 is my color.
S
for the satin.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. 471.
We are so excited now. We had the DMCs in our shop. And
yeah, so there was no way we could do the DMCs in our old setup because it was too
I was listening to look
704
907.
907. Okay.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Play with all the threads.
Yeah. So it
I
is.
play today a little bit.
You have to play rest of the day.
Playing, I mean. put it in.
Yeah. So it's been fun expanding the shop and having the space to actually put things up that we want.
Yes.
That we've been wanting to do, and it's so exciting that having this. We still got to organize the fabric the way we want it. That'll come with time.
Yeah, because we are running crazies with the retreat, and
Yeah.
I'm making some new bags for the retreat, and one more. I just finished the bag of the month.
Yeah, that'll be going out next weekend.
Yes, next week.
Next week.
I'm thinking 28 is Monday, Tuesday, something like that.
I don't think so.
Today's the 24.
Today is 21.
Huh?
Today is 21.
Oh, I'm thinking today's 24.
No. Next Friday is the 28th.
Oh, Jesus
So-
Christ.
So
But that is ready.
so next Friday's video might be a short one because we'll be shipping.
Oh, yes, it's true.
So, but we'll do what we can. Depends on what we get in, because we just got a box of fabric sitting over there that came in from the UPS.
Yes, because, oh, Jesus, it's Friday. Oh, we can film Thursday.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's just one less day of stitching. I won't have a finish.
We'll see what we can do.
Because I pick up my FFOs on Friday.
Yes,
Friday is FFO day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. What's the tour?
Update.
Was it
Let's do
what do you call it when you're showing a bunch
FFO parade.
of parade? That's it. FFO parade. I'm thinking, what was that word? What's that word?
I was thinking in the product. You were thinking in the.
I'm thinking of the FFOs. It's so exciting to be able to get things framed.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So that was all that's new in the shop. We do have a roller frame order. We have very little roller frames there. We have a roller frame order in. He's trying to get them for us so we can take them to the retreat with us. Can you grab the roller frames down for me? I want to talk a little bit. I just thought of that. I had a question from somebody who was asking.
That.
Yeah, one of each was asking, are they sold as sets? Because they're called. It's called a roller frame roller set. And what that means is you get the top and bottom roller. So that's why it's called a set, but you only get the top and bottom roller. You still have to buy the sidebar separate.
What is?
And the end bar. So the end bar is also called a set, but you get two. You get one for the left, one for the right. So that's why you have to buy this and you have to buy this. So and the reason is because then you're more flexible with what height you want and what length you want, so you're not locked into a.
Talk on my eye.
Good thing you have glasses on, so that way you're not having to buy a whole set every time. You just have to buy one of these, or if you've got plenty of these and you know what your length, if this is your number, 12 is your height that you love working with. There's no need to buy more than one set of these.
This one is number 12, and this one have two holes
that you can make it
4
smaller.
holes. You can do it the here to here, or the here to here, or that way.
Yeah. Or even the here to here, here to here. So it's more flexible with that one. And then here would be the reason that. So this is a 12, and when he measures 12, he's measuring from the inside of here. So your fabric has to be smaller than 12 inches to be used on a 12-inch roller. So if your fabric is 28, you need to buy a bigger roller than 28. But typically your fabric is, when we're stitching long ways, our fabric is typically 17 to 18. So a 28 bar is perfect to fit those lengths, those widths. Or 23 is probably even better.
Depends the fabric you're using, because you're cutting the fabric before it starts stitching too.
Well, I'm thinking like the Rosewood Manor ones are the full effect.
Yeah.
That's really what you want to use a frame for. Or like if you're,
20, 22.
if you want like this right here would be good for like a banding. If you're doing like a 6-inch banding, banding is perfect on the roller frame when you're stitching banding.
Yeah.
So that was just a little bit of that. And then there's an accessory bar that would, you would take one of the screws out of here and you would put this one in there, and it goes across and it holds your light or your magnifier or your chart piece just above your
clippers.
just above, you would clip it on just above your stitching. So it's a little extra little gadget tool that you could get and add on to it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much it about roller frames. So see, as you know, when they're apart, they really don't take up a lot of space, which is nice too. So, and then we talked about it before about the red and the black. The red and the black. So that way you don't mix them, and then there's red and black, and then on the other end is the number. So you don't want to mix the number and the red and the black. So that way, because the little pins in there are lined up with the holes. You don't want to get them out of alignment. Just want to keep your stuff protected and safe.
Yeah.
And I think we've said we've done everything we've talked about. Oh, the Fox and Rabbit Fabric Club is finally starting.
Here.
It's finally starting. So check your emails on the 28th, next Friday, for your invoice. If you don't get an email, log into PayPal. Your invoice will be in PayPal. Sometimes email servers put the PayPal invoice email into your junk or spam. I don't know why, but and sometimes PayPal is delayed when they send out the email, but the invoice is there in your PayPal account. Because we're in Alabama now, it seems like our invoices are going out at 6 o'clock in the morning on the 28th.
Before was the 7, now it's 6.
Yeah. So 6 o'clock in the morning, when you get up in the morning, well, after that's when I'm already,
well, depends on where they are. They got it, no? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your time zone?
I don't know. I know it goes out for us. It goes out at 6 o'clock. I don't know when you get it at your time zone. It might be even earlier. If it goes out at 6 our time, and you're in California, you're getting it at 3.
It's go out at 6, and by 6:10, I'm gonna start having bing, 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 bing. You guys praying.
Yeah. So and there was a couple of questions about the fabric clubs, because we don't dye the fabric ourselves, and we're getting it from a fabric dyer. The clubs are not set up as neutrals or brights. The clubs are random. That way you'll get 1 month. 1 month you get a named fabric, and 1 month you get a new fabric, and that's all that we're given from Fox and Rabbit.
And the other.
And in the Atomic Ranch, they gave out. We had the photos of their list of the ones that they gave out. That's on the website, and then the other ones are surprise that they create for that month. So basically it's a nice surprise, and you get a 12 months worth of stash that you can use for anything. I mean, use the fabrics for any other projects. And I think it's going to be exciting. I think you guys are going to enjoy the first fabric color.
This thread of the month is the yearly star.
Right. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you started with us on May 28,
May
28 of last year, 2022, your last invoice, if you're leaving the club after 12 months, is April the 28th, 2023, and that's going to be your last invoice and your last shipment that month. And if you want to stay with the club, there's nothing you have to do. It just keeps going. And after,
just if you want to leave the club, please let us know
before the invoices go out, because that's polite.
Yeah.
I hate chasing people down for invoices.
I don't like it.
It's embarrassing for me. But what I was saying was, on the 5th of May, I will post photos in the Facebook group of the 12 months of colors that we had for last year,
Mm.
because I have photos of all the little groupings, and I'll show that as a year in review of what everyone should have. That way, you know, you've got your 12 packets, and that's also why we do not invoice before we have the product. We invoice and we ship the same day. We don't invoice you and then wait 3 weeks and ship it to you. That's not how, none of our clubs are set up. So that way you don't have to keep track. I paid them, but I haven't got anything. You pay us, you get a tracking number, and it ships that day. Unless you paid like at night, and then it ships the next,
Yeah,
post
but
office.
now we are the afternoon. We are leaving the shipment for the next morning.
Yeah.
Because our postal office changed, and now they know that we have to make one sheet, a special sheet for the pickup.
Yeah.
And we have to do it early in the morning.
Let's explain that a little bit. Because he knows what he was talking about, but nobody else knows what he was talking about. So what happened is when we were shipping constantly all through the day and night, whenever we would get orders, and then the post office would have to scan each package. The Postmaster General was contacted us and said, please... From here, please use the scan sheets for our carriers to make sure they're more efficient. So I looked in PayPal, because we were asked to do that some time before from other carriers, and PayPal never worked. I would have loved to do it, but it never worked. I tried it this time with the new PayPal, and it worked. So I told them, we will do it as long as it works. Once we can't print it, you won't get it. So then that means we have to, once we print the sheet, we have to stop shipping for that day. Because if we shipped today and then we try to print the sheet tomorrow,
there's no work.
It won't go back in time and give us the shipment. So it's
what's the stress we can?
It's a little stress, but once we get it under what we're used to doing,
because
I think it'll be more relaxing for us, because then after 5 o'clock, after the mail leaves at 3, we can take some time and get some life balance.
Do other kind of work.
I was thinking life balance, like dinner.
I really love when you guys buy something, go and ship it.
Me too.
Because
that's what we both have in common.
This is what we're doing for 4 years. And now because one person messed up me, but it's nothing you can do.
But as long as they're going to scan the sheet and they'll have proof of delivery, and that's...
It's our girl. That is coming from the high person there in this post office.
We adjust and take over. So I think it's going to be good. I actually like the sheet because it does a count, so then you can look and you get the count before she comes and says it.
Yeah, but it's
I can't wait.
I need to learn.
I can't wait to see one of our big days. All those numbers, I'm like, oh my gosh.
This will be more than one sheet, probably.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. I'm excited. I'm excited now. So we'll do it next Friday. We'll do that Friday.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool. So change is good. Change is positive. Just learn something new. Once he learns how to make the sheet, it's like that. It's one click.
I'm OCD. I know license. No, I know how that OCD. Just kidding.
I'm looking around us.
We are
fun
good for
stuff
now.
on us. You guys aren't seeing anything you're not supposed to be seeing. I did push the record button this time. A little late to see that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. So thank you guys for stopping by with us. At the end of the video, we'll put pictures of the finishes, FFOs. Yeah. And somebody did ask me about... Sorry.
How many times I have to say goodbye?
Come on, you guys have family members like me who never want to leave.
And I'm the old one. Okay.
Yeah. But about the photo at the end of us where we got the mask on, we took that picture when we went to StitchCon, the first time we traveled, and I turned
In
it
the airplane.
in
He
the,
take
we
it
took it in the airplane, and we had our GaRon masks on, and we took it, and we converted it over. I converted it over to a
Now you
cartoon.
can say I.
I converted it over the
Because I don't do that thing.
over to a cartoon image, and because I thought about, they said, well, you know, we're not wearing masks anymore. You guys should do a new photo. But I thought about it, and I'm thinking, we started in 2020. We started in the pandemic. That's a piece of history. That's our started photo. I like that. I like the mask. I think it's kind of cute. So someone wanted us to do it without the masks on. But you guys really don't want to see all this sometimes.
I don't know why he
I think it's cute. And so maybe one day when we take a cute picture, we might turn it into a cartoon too. But anyway.
Somebody asking about the picture?
Yeah. But it's only because, you know, we started in 2020 and the pandemic was 2020. And I thought it was kind of...
No, we start, specify. We start GaRon Stitchery in 2020.
Yes. And that's what the mask...
We start GaRon totem bags. We start in
2017.
2017.
Yeah. But it's the Stitchery logo that was on the masks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
yeah, but
it's one of my favorite pictures. I think I look really good there.
Of course, I cartoon. I'm looking good too. No wrinkles.
I know. Everybody should be walking around with a cartoon photo. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Sorry for the craziness.
We always end crazy. I'm hungry. I think that's what it is. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Love you, Jal.